Hey, what's happening? Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm Chris, and today we are checking out a beer out of Colorado. This is from Breckenridge Brewery. This is their After Rakin' Autumn Ale, which sounds like a really great innuendo. I've got a message. Anyway, it comes in at, I believe, 6.7% alcohol by volume. Beer Advocate has it listed as a brown ale. The Breckenridge website themselves has it listed as an old ale. So I did have this once before because I tried shooting this before when the batteries died halfway through. So just doing it all over again. But I think, as I was saying last time, this is one of those autumn seasonals that tend to be a lot more malty, a little heavier on the palate than your summer beers. And that sort of goes in with the pumpkin beers as well, which, for the record, I've yet to find a pumpkin beer I like. I know there's a couple imperial stouts brewed with pumpkin. I haven't tried those, but pretty much anything else, if it's pumpkin, not a fan. So, but I do like those more rich, robust seasonals that this autumn tends to be. So this pours a really dark brown. It's kind of got some ruby hints sort of going through it. It's kind of murky, can't see much. And the head, it's just like a classic looking, almost like real thick Guinness head, except for a few large bubbles in there. And it has that sort of Guinness kind of creamy tan kind of color to it. And it's got about one finger. So it's a real nice looking, real inviting beer. So we'll see what we got for a nose here. Definitely, when you go in, you notice immediately a lot of the roasted malt. There's kind of a sweet character to it as well. Maybe even a touch of chocolate. There's chocolate malt in this, so you do get a little bit of that on the nose. And overall, it's a real nice smelling malty beer. So let's get into the taste. Cheers. It's really just like I remember last time too. It's definitely, you're getting a lot of roasted malt. There's a little sweetness in there, almost like a caramel. Not too heavy. There's also a real nice sort of underlying nuttiness and kind of a chocolate component from the chocolate malts that make this more of a bigger, richer autumn beer, fall seasonal than I've been used to in the past. So when I think of a fall seasonal around here, I'm thinking sort of like a Long Trail Harvest, where you get that sort of richer, darker malt. Definitely the hops are towards the back, but this is something completely different. And had it being that it's an old ale, I can sort of see where there's that fuller component, because you're almost getting complexities in this that you would expect to get out of maybe a porter or a stout, where you sort of get the richness, like maybe a little smokiness almost perhaps in this. Maybe the slightest touch of a smokiness, but really it's coming from those roasted malts, the chocolate malt, and it's making it a lot different than most of the other fall seasonal beers I've had. So overall, the Breckenridge Autumn Ale, I'm going to say this is pretty decent in the list of fall seasonals. So if it's available to you, I would definitely suggest checking it out. Again, this is something that is relatively new to New Hampshire, so the first time I've had it, besides the other video. I'm going to continue enjoying the rest of this. I hope you're enjoying something as well, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.